This is how you get the juiciest and most golden chicken in the world. Here we have one whole chicken. I'll cut it in half and open it like this. Tell me, how do you cook whole chicken at home? I'd love to know your recipe. In a bowl, we have 300 grams of butter. I'll add the zest of 1 lime, 2 crushed garlic cloves, and mix well. I'll shape the butter into 2 round portions and place them inside the chicken. Then close and secure with skewers to seal. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a big hug. Today's hug goes to Jennifer Miller from Austin, Texas. I'm really glad you're enjoying our recipes. Here we have 200 grams of butter. I'll cut it into pieces. This mixture will give our recipe a unique flavor. And melt it in the microwave. Once that's done, I'll add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, lime zest, the juice of 2 limes, and mix well until smooth. We'll place it on the oven rack. I'll brush the chicken completely with the mixture. In a bowl, I'll put 1 kilo of peeled potatoes, 3 sliced carrots, 150 grams of chopped champignons, mushrooms, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, olive oil to taste, and mix well. And sprinkle rosemary on top. I'll place it in the oven along with the rack holding the chicken. Bake for 50 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Chicken made this way, with these vegetables, is simply delicious.
Make eggs in a different way. We're going to start by cooking 5 eggs for, I'd say, 12 minutes. Now, after this time, you want to remove the water. And then you're going to cut the eggs in half. And now just repeat the process with all of them. And make sure to not leave the eggs in the water for too long. To see that the eggs haven't darkened. That's the perfect tip. You don't want them to turn dark at all. Keep them light in color. Then put them in a bowl and set aside. Now, for the next step, in a buttered pan, we're going to place the eggs with the cut side facing the bottom of the pan. And just pour until your pan is full. The result is so incredible and will definitely surprise you. And this is a very different kind of egg recipe, but the result is so beautiful and so tasty. So just place the last piece in the middle, like so, and then next we are going to season the eggs with some salt. I should say seasoning is optional, but I highly recommend. Then add some paprika, and make sure to spread your eggs out really well. Then add some black pepper, and add a little saffron. And just spread with your hands to make it a little bit easier. Then finish with some oregano And I should have mentioned, I haven't even turned my heat on yet. So you want to just make sure to finish this process first and then turn on the heat. You don't want it to be burning while you're doing this process. So start this without heat, then turn the heat on. Now we're going to add some cheese on top. I prefer to use grated cheese, but totally up to you or what you have on hand. The result is going to be so amazing. So then we're just going to put the lid on and let the cheese melt. I'd say turn the heat to a low temperature so it doesn't burn. And just wait a few minutes for it to cook. So after we've waited those few minutes, our eggs are now ready. They should look like this. The result is so sensational. Now finish with a little bit of parsley. I'm getting so hungry. The flavor, the smell, so amazing. So just serve on a plate for all of your family. Wow, it smells so, so good. And as you can see, the cheese melts really well. Yum. Please enjoy.
This secret recipe is 79 years old, and I'm about to reveal it now. To start our recipe, let's add half a cup of olive oil to a pan. We also add 2 tablespoons of butter. Let's melt the butter and fry it really well in this delicious oil. Next, we add 3 cloves of garlic, and right after that, I place 3 chicken breasts with shallow cuts. After a few minutes searing those breasts well, we flip them to make sure they get evenly golden on both sides. Now let's set the chicken breasts aside. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout out. Today's shout out goes to Cameron Hayes from Glendale, Arizona. I'm so happy you're enjoying our recipes. I'm going to mash those cloves of garlic to bring out that amazing flavor. Now we add half an onion, finely chopped into small cubes. Let's saute everything really well. Then we add half a cup of chicken broth. We mix everything thoroughly, and now I add 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Let's stir it all together. Then we add 1 cup of heavy cream. Let's cook all those ingredients very well. Now I add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and stir everything again. I'm going to let that simmer for about 10 minutes. Now, for a delicious citrus flavor, I squeeze in 1 lime. I also add parsley to taste. This recipe has 79 years of history, and when I learned it, it was just out of curiosity. I tried it once without expecting much, and I've been making it ever since. The smell fills the kitchen, and the look is amazing. It works because it's simple, straightforward, and made to win people over on the first try. Let's let that cook for about 15 minutes. This preparation became a part of my routine from the first time I made it. No effort, no secrets, just followed the steps calmly and let things happen. The aroma filled the kitchen, and when I served it, the look was so impressive even the quiet ones had something to say. There's something about this combo that just works. It doesn't require much, but delivers like it does. That's why I keep making it. It's practical, direct, and always hits the mark. Try it and let me know how it goes. I love recipes like this, simple to prepare, but with that little twist that surprises everyone who tastes it. I learned a genius trick from a friend in Italy that everyone should know. I'm starting off by cutting up 250 grams of pasta. It's already cooked in this case. You're gonna fall in love with this way of making it. Once it's all chopped, I'll add 4 eggs into this bowl, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Now I'll mix everything really well so it's all nicely combined. This is the kind of dish that turns a simple meal into something unforgettable. Even if you're not super confident in the kitchen, you'll pull this off no problem. I broke it all down step by step so you don't get lost along the way. Now, I'm tossing the chopped pasta into the bowl. And hey, if you make this at home, send me a pic. I'd love to see how it turns out. I'm adding 150 grams of diced mozzarella cheese. Stir it up gently with a spoon. Let me know what city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout out. Today's shout out goes to Jason Miller from Austin, Texas. So glad you're enjoying the recipes. Now I'm pouring in the egg mix. Give it one more gentle mix. It's so good, it'll disappear in no time at your house. In a pan, I'm adding 150 grams of diced bacon. Keep stirring while it cooks. We want it golden and crispy. I love cooking with bacon. It adds so much flavor. Look at that! This is the perfect point to stop. Now I'm layering the pasta mix right on top. Spread it out nice and even with a spoon. This recipe has a few mixing steps, but take your time. It'll all come together perfectly. Put a lid on it and let it cook for 5 minutes. After that, I'm using a plate to flip it. But we're not done yet. This is that recipe for when you need something quick and crazy delicious. Look how gorgeous it's turning out. And yes, I'll show you the final result. Now I'm adding a bit more cubed mozzarella cheese. Sprinkle on some parsley to make it even better. Cover and let it cook for 5 more minutes. Done. Time to plate it. Isn't it beautiful? This is perfect to wow your family or friends. Just slice it up and serve. The smell? Out of this world. Even your neighbors will want to know what's cooking. It's a great choice if you're trying to eat better without giving up on flavor. And check out that texture. I just know it tastes amazing too. If you like special, one-of-a-kind recipes like this one, keep following. I've got tons more secrets to share. This one's perfect for gathering the people you love. I promise it's going to be a meal to remember. Everyone's going to be impressed when they see what you can do in the kitchen, and I'm right here cheering you on. With just a few ingredients and a little time, you've got something absolutely delicious. You don't need hours in the kitchen to whip up something this good.
A simple trick in chicken turns into a 5-star restaurant dish. To start, I place a rack over 3 chicken breasts and make parallel cuts. In a bowl, I add a 1/4 cup of olive oil, a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of chimichurri, 5 minced garlic cloves to give our recipe that special Sunday flavor. I add 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. I cover it with plastic wrap and let it marinate for 30 minutes. Now I slice 200 grams of mushrooms. Next, we're going to slice 2 red onions into half-moon shapes. In a baking dish, I add the sliced onion. Then I place the delicious mushrooms one by one. And right after that, I add 2 tomatoes sliced into rounds. And before I forget, tell me which city you're watching from so I can send you a special shout out. Today's shout out goes to Rachel Thompson from Halifax, Canada. I'm really happy you're enjoying our recipes. Now I arrange the chicken breasts on top of the tomato. And then I bake it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. After baking, I top it with mozzarella to taste to make our delicious recipe even more flavorful. Then I return it to the oven to melt and brown the cheese for 15 more minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. This always grabs attention when I put it on the table. The smell, the color, everything shows it came out just right. It looks like something from a restaurant, but it's one of those recipes you get the hang of quickly. I like to take my time at this point because that's when you really see the result of the whole preparation. You know that feeling when you know you nailed it? That's it. The texture already shows it turned out perfectly, and every time I make it, it feels like it turns out better than the last. Attention! Don't fry chicken in oil anymore. Secret to frying in water. In a pot with hot water, let's put 1 kilo of chicken leg. Add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of paprika. Let's mix with a spatula and combine all the seasonings really well. Then cover and let cook for 15 minutes. I'm sure this recipe will become part of your routine. Let's add 3 cloves of minced garlic. Tell me if you've ever made chicken like this. I'll add 5 tablespoons of soy sauce and stir again. And before I forget, tell me from which city you're watching us so I can send you a special shout out. Today's shout out goes to Emily Johnson from Denver. I'm happy that you're enjoying our recipes. I'll cover it and let it cook for another 15 minutes. Using just a few ingredients that anyone has at home, we can make a meal much tastier than those sold in traditional restaurants. I'm sure you'll like it. Let's add 1 tablespoon of mustard, 1 tablespoon of ketchup. I learned this recipe from the owner of a 5-star restaurant, and after I discovered this amazing trick, I could never eat chicken any other way again. You'll never need to use oil at home again. This super simple way of frying chicken is much healthier, easier, and makes less mess. Look how beautiful it's turning out. To give it a special touch, I'll sprinkle some parsley on top. The amount is up to you. Put as much as you want. Remember that this step is totally optional. I really wish I had learned this incredible secret before. That's why I'm here now showing you this step by step. If you don't believe what I'm telling you, make it at home and then come back here to tell me what you thought. I'll love to know. The smell is amazing. The taste is even better. It became one of my favorites since the first time I tried it. It's already the biggest hit at my family gatherings, and I'm sure it will be a sensation in your home too. A great option for those days when you don't have much time to cook. The best part is that I'm sure you already have all the ingredients at home. You can serve it as a side dish with a bit of rice, or even as a main course. Teach it to that friend of yours who loves chicken. I'm sure they'll be really happy and might even send you a message to thank you. In less than 40 minutes, you have a complete meal for lunch or dinner. Feel free to customize this recipe however you like. I'll love to see your combinations.
This is how the French make chicken. I wonder if it's going to be any good. Let's try it. So we're going to start the recipe by taking a large chicken breast. Do a butterfly cut. So slice the chicken breast in half, but don't separate it into 2 pieces. It should look just like this. The thickness should be about 1 to 2 fingers. Now cover the chicken with plastic wrap. So place a sheet of plastic over the chicken, cover the meat well, and then use a kitchen mallet to gently pound the meat to break down the fibers. This step is super important. We are tenderizing the meat. Now just discard the plastic wrap and let's season it, which is the most important part. We're going to add a generous amount of salt, also season with black pepper. Go ahead and set aside. And then in another bowl, we're going to add flour and set aside. Then in another bowl, add 2 eggs. Little parsley to taste, and 50 grams of Parmesan cheese. So just mix everything really well, and now let's bread the chicken. So start with the flour, spreading it all over the chicken. Then you're going to coat with the seasoned eggs. This process is very simple and easy. You are going to fall in love with this recipe. Now to cook, we're going to heat a pan with butter and olive oil. Go ahead and saute 3 garlic cloves in there. And once your kitchen starts to smell really amazing, go ahead and add the chicken to the pan. You want to fry well on one side very carefully and then flip and repeat the process on the other side. And then after frying the chicken well, just take it out of the pan and set aside. I'm setting it aside on a plate just to speed things up. Now, in the same pan, we're going to add half a cup of white wine. Also add half a cup of chicken broth. And add 2 garlic cloves and cook until the sauce thickens. Now, once the sauce is more consistent, it's ready to continue with the recipe. Now we're just going to add the juice from our special ingredient. Enhance the flavor with the juice of half of a lemon. Now, after adding the juice, we're also going to add 1 tablespoon of butter, then add another tablespoon of butter to really boost the flavor and some parsley to taste. So just stir and mix everything really well. Now add the fried chicken into that sauce. You want to spread the sauce all over the meat and then repeat the process on the other side of the chicken. So cook over medium heat for 5 minutes. After this time, flip again and repeat the process. And this recipe is now ready. I promise you have never cooked a chicken that smells as good as this one. Serve the dish and call your family to try it out. Now don't forget to serve the chicken with the sauce on top. This chicken recipe can really go with salads, pasta, rice, on its own. I'm so ready to try this perfect recipe with flawless flavor. Try this at home and enjoy.